Today I'm going to see if I can split firewood with a drill. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda out here. Sun is fading and I need to make a fire to keep these bones warm. The 30 extra pounds that I put on for the winter are only doing me so good, but I've got some firewood here and I saw this little guy here and it's supposed to split wood, and I'm really intrigued by it because this might replace my axe and hatchet if it works. So let's take a close look at what this is first. So before we get into drilling anything here, I just want to actually show you what this bit looks like. In pictures, it's always hard to see scale, but I will tell you, this thing is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I guess I knew it was going to have to be pretty big, and you can see here that we've got the drill bit. You can see it's three-sided here, so the chuck will go into pretty much any cordless drill. I mean, it's going to have to be pretty powerful, I think. Could be a corded drill, too. I don't know why I just said cordless. But you can see as it's turning, it's twisting in, but you can see it was a little bit loose, so this will come out. We have threading on there, and so supposedly you could probably find a different size chuck. It's probably about 1.5 inches out of there, and then this whole piece here is really heavy. And the thing about this is you can see that the spirals, maybe not super easily, but you can see the spirals there work their way down. So as you're drilling in, it should be kind of like a drill bit, but because you have the spiral going all the way around, it should just kind of work its way into the wood. And then when you get down here to the bottom, I guess my hope here is that get into a little hole there, and you've got probably 1 inch, maybe 1.25 inch diameter here. So that splitting action is going to be from just kind of prying the wood open. I have a couple concerns. One, will this provide enough grabbiness? It's not sharp. They're not super deep, so I'm worried about them grabbing the wood. Secondly, is there enough width here to kind of split the wood actually open? And then thirdly, does a standard cordless drill, which I'm going to use, my old Black & Decker, actually have enough torque to make this happen? I'm sure if you put this into like an impact gun or something, no problem. But, cordless drill, splitting regular firewood? Well, let's find out. Let's try it. All right, so now I've got this drill bit in just my Black & Decker cordless drill. This is pretty much kind of the standard thing that you would have anywhere, and I am really curious to see if this works, because normally you'd hold up one end, kind of try to split it with a hatchet, but I will try to split this. Now, this isn't the hardest wood ever. It's not oak or anything. I'm not actually sure what this is, but I just thought we would try kind of close to the end. I would think you'd want to be able to put it somewhere where you're actually going to split a little easier, and I don't know, I'm not really sure how you're supposed to do it. So let's go at it here. Putting a decent amount of weight. Kind of drilled a little hole there, but doesn't seem to be splitting. That does not seem to be splitting. Let me try something a little thinner and flatter. Okay, maybe this is just too big, so this is a little thinner and flatter, and let's go at this. Okay, first of all, I want to show you that I have this on max torque, and it is drilling like a little hole, and I'm not sure. I'm putting a decent amount of weight on it, but it doesn't seem to be really grabbing. I mean, it's just drilling, and it's certainly not splitting. And I would say the wood here is cold. It's pretty cold outside right now. It's like 12 degrees. But I kind of figured this would grab, kind of push the wood apart. But to put the weight on it that I need kind of stops it. So maybe I need a stronger drill. But man, I will say one thing is this bit here is pretty heavy, so it kind of wobbles. I mean, it doesn't like wobble, but you're not really putting the pressure directly behind it. You're kind of putting pressure down on it at a little bit of an angle. So if you were pushing right down on it, that would probably be better. But the other problem is if you put too much pressure, it just kind of binds up. Definitely not overly impressed, considering I have drilled holes in the wood, but I haven't split a single thing yet. So I don't know if you have to do it really close to the edge. All right, well, I'm not saying that this won't work, but I'm saying it probably has to be a fairly light wood, maybe a pine or something. But even on this, like I said, this isn't like a hardwood. I don't know if this is cherry or something, but I haven't gotten anything but little tiny holes. So if you are thinking about picking this up, well, you might have some better luck with it. But I will tell you that as far as I can tell, unless I need little tiny holes drilled in the wood that only go down like 1/4 of an inch, I'm not sure what else I'm going to do with this thing. So if you want to try it, I'll put a link to it in the description below. But for me, it didn't seem to work. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper.